Scorpio, welcome to another bonus reading in honor of our birthday. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Whether you've celebrated already or your birthday's coming up, I hope it was amazing for those of you who already have celebrated and wonderful for those of you that are, it's still coming up. I just had mine and I had a fantastic dinner with my daughters. And I came home to a lovely surprise from a best friend of mine that I've had since I was in grade 3. And she bought me this beautiful handmade box from India. And so I put my tarot dice in there. I have the other ones right here as well. So this will be its new home. We're going to pull the tarot dice. We're going to see what's going on. So let's get into it. Thank you for all of you who've continued to support the channel. You've been amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just a reminder, there is a special on until December something. I can't remember the exact date, but it's on the community page. It'll be down below in the description area as well. If you want to get in on that, it's 40% off. I don't do those larger discounts that often, but in honor of the holidays and Scorpio season, I have definitely done that for you. So check that out if you're so inclined to do so. And you can go and check the reviews on shayc.com as well. Okay, Scorpio, we're going to get into it. I also want to pull confessions from our soulmate here. I'm going to see what your advice and guidance is in terms of love. I'm going to see what's going on with the person on your mind, Scorpio, and their energy. This can go vice versa. Remember, it may be your person's energy I'm picking up, which I quite often do. Some things may resonate now, some things may resonate in the future. But of course, personal readings are more geared towards your actual energy. Something to remember there. Jen, if you're here, thank you so much for your continued support of the channel, of course, as well. And I hope you had a fantastic birthday. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so Scorpio, my angel answer messages as well. So think of a question, and we're going to go ahead and see what the answer is that comes up for us. Okay, you can choose all three if you wish, but whatever pile you're called to the most is the one that you're meant to hear the strongest message of, okay? So just remember that. I'm also going to get in, when I do part 2, I'm going to get clarifying messages, but I also want to get your person, like the mutual energies between the two of you, you and them, all right? And then we're going to get more confessions from your soulmate and more angel answers. But I also want to focus on December and January, like for the new year, to see what is a possible outcome with the after tarot. I'm going to just concentrate on December and January 2026 for the new year to see what the possible outcome is, okay? And the fun tarot of SEX, we're going to get the intimate messages, how your person's feeling about you intimately in part 2 as well. But we'll get more into that. Let's go ahead and check into these messages here with the tarot dice and the jumbo tarot dice to see what the major arcana messages are. So major arcana, for those of you that are brand new, means major life changes. Okay, so the smaller tarot dice are all of the tarot cards of the deck, but the major arcana dice are on here as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. You ready? Judgment. Wow, Scorpio, there you are. So this is a waking up. This could be reconciliation with someone from your past or a soul-to-soul connection. Either way, it's a soul-to-soul connection. It's an awakening. This could be your person waking up. This could be you. This could be somebody passing judgment here. Let's keep going. There's something to do with timing here, patience, healing. Somebody could be waking up and healing and trying to balance themselves out here. It's like they're getting the calling and they're kind of trying to heal and stay balanced. That could be you, it could be them. Again, depends who's watching, right? All right, we have the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. I'm getting here that somebody's trying to trust their intuition and balance themselves out right now is what I'm getting. And it can be because somebody has been judged here. Justice. Scorpio. Whatever issues you're having, whether they be legal, whether it's relationship, whether it's work related, I feel like justice is going to go in your favor. Okay. Balance here. Okay. Justice and temperance is all about balance as well. So I feel like, you know, somebody's trusting their intuition here, and somebody's going to be judged or has been judged. I feel like if somebody judged you, Scorpio, they want to balance things out with you here. Justice is going to go in your favor. Balance is going to go in your favor. If there's, again, any court, legal, relationship, work, career related issues, justice, I feel, is going to go in your favor. But let's go ahead and see what the mini tarot dice have to say. See if there's any repeats here. Okay. So I feel like what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, nice. Many of you here, oh wow, beautiful. You're going to move forward here. You're moving towards peace and happiness and harmony here. Some of you are absolutely going to close a chapter in your life here that's been toxic or unhealthy. And if it's not you, again, it's your person. So again, flip the energies, okay? I have to keep saying that because sometimes people put down below, oh, it's not me, or, you know, or this hasn't happened for me. Well, then it's either not your story, or this is a message for you for the future, okay? But it is a message for somebody. I have the 6 of Cups and I have the 3 of Cups, and I will hold them up, but they're ever so tiny. For those of you that are brand new, to see how tiny they are. That's why I seldom hold those up. But anyways, this could be somebody here that wants to revisit you, visit your connection. This could be somebody that's held back here for a while. They feel guilty, okay? I feel like they may want to balance things out with you. This may be hidden from you right now because we have the Hermit and we have the High Priestess. This is somebody who's done you wrong. Scorpio is kind of what I'm seeing. But Spirit wants you to know your ships are coming in, and you're going to be able to take a vacation, take a break. You're going to be able to start something brand new, something exciting here, create something new here. Some of you are already a parent, a mother, or a father here. Some of you are definitely going on a vacation here. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, a Pisces, a Libra, Sagittarius, another Scorpio, or that's you. And I also have Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy here as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get some clarifying messages, Scorpio. This is our bonus reading. I usually don't do another Scorpio reading this quick, as you know, but I have to say, Scorpio, there's a lot going on for us. So let's go ahead and get the clarifying messages. Can you clarify judgment here for us Scorpios? Why is judgment here? What's judgment all about for us Scorpios? This is beautiful. Scorpio, it's like creating something brand new. There's a spark of something here. This person could be traveling to you, closing a chapter in their life and coming towards you, or this is you. I feel like somebody's been holding back here and they feel guilty about it. Why is judgment here for us Scorpios? Don't forget to hit the like button. Fantastic and free way to support the channel, Scorpio. And we definitely need to support our fellow Scorpions. I really appreciate it. Only takes you a millisecond, the thumbs up and the hype button. Okay, we definitely want others to understand our Scorpio energy better. So it's a win-win for all of us. So please hit the hype button and the like button. Subscribing is free. Ah, death. Scorpio, somebody's waking up here, okay? They could be experiencing judgment right now from the universe or you, or, you know, this is Scorpio energy, and so's death. So you could be helping somebody to go through some kind of a transformation, an awakening here, inadvertently, however you want to call it. This is waking up. This is smelling the coffee. This is rising up and realizing, you know, oh, you know, I need to make things right here. Somebody's deep diving about it here with the Hermit. I need to have this strength here. I feel somebody's really worried because maybe they had addiction issues, or they've been bound and tied to something that was toxic. We're going to clarify that next, Scorpio. Why is the devil energy here? What do we need to know? Oh, Queen of Cups. Scorpio, this person may have, you know, I'm getting this person, Like at first I thought that they were looking at you like you were toxic. You've been toxic, but now actually kind of what I'm seeing is that they're trying to have the strength to come towards you. They feel a strong attachment to you here. And they feel guilty for holding back, making you wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Why is the Nine of Swords here for us Scorpios? Why is the Nine of Swords here for us Scorpios? What do we need to know? OMG. Are you Scorpio? Whoop. Let's throw that one out again. Patience, timing. I feel like your person's been holding back and you have caused them to go into this hermit mode of gathering their senses for what I'm seeing. They're trying to gather their senses here because they have been toxic or have certain attachment issues or... Oh, wow. Knight of Swords. Okay. This isn't for all of you, but it's for some of you. There's somebody really angry because they're holding back the person that's interested in you. And I'm going to do more clarifiers, okay? The person interested in you has been holding back from them and closed a chapter with them, and they see them moving towards you and wanting a break from their connection and creating something new with you. Either way, this person sees you as their Empress, somebody who embodies all the queens, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. They feel like you have everything that they could ever want, Scorpio. Or you could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, and all the other signs that I mentioned there. Okay? What is this chapter closing with the world energy? Oh. Okay. If this is your person in this energy, Scorpio, they're feeling guilty here because they were indecisive. So they purposely may have like turned a blind eye to your connection, pretended they didn't care, held back, but not actually opened up to you or told you any kind or given you any kind of clarity. Verify the death energy for Scorpio. Oh, wow. Yeah, your person's going through a transformation, Scorpio. Again, I feel like you helped them go through a transformation, or you led them there, or you led each other there. And this is to allow you to move forward. The Chariot has shown up twice now. The Chariot's here twice. And Temperance is here twice. Do you know what that means, Scorpio? It means patience. Everything's happening in divine timing here. Things are moving towards, your rightful path here. You, this person. You have somebody coming in here very painfully slowly here. This is somebody that has trying to be not trying to kind of be, but are being extremely careful here. Okay, they could be holding back because they're attached to somebody here who's kind of impulsive and reckless here with the Knight of Swords. They could be dealing with somebody here that's has issues. Let's get your person's energy on the other deck, Scorpio. Before I forget, I want to do our self-care message here. What's a self-care message for us Scorpios? That keeps coming up, Scorpio. I swear it's because of the holidays. Crafts. So for many of you, you're meant to start getting into your crafts, okay? Because tis the season. Whether you celebrate or not, doing crafts right now is, well, it's therapeutic. Kind of like when I'm working on my healing stone bracelets here. I find that very, very therapeutic here. And, well, maybe it's, that's what we're meant to do right now, Scorpios, because a lot of us are very artistic. Like we're into a lot of arts and things like that, right? Okay, what's going on with Scorpio's person of interest? How are they feeling towards Scorpio? What are their intentions? What are their intentions towards Scorpio? Let's see if we get any duplicates. Yeah, see, Three of Wands. That's twice now the Three of Wands is coming up. So I feel like King of Wands here. This is an action taker. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may have strong fire in their chart, Scorpio, but it doesn't matter. It's all about the energy. This King of Wands wants to take action here. Okay. They could be, you know what's interesting? They could be waiting for you, or they're waiting to take the action. They may have been waiting for you, okay, but they weren't sure whether or not you've blocked them. Maybe Scorpio, for some of you, you've blocked them. But if they are with somebody else here, I mean, you wouldn't want, well, you know, each one of you are going to be different there again, right? But what I'm getting here is that, Scorpio, you may be holding back and thinking about this because you're worried, because if they're already in attachment, you're not, if you're an involved Scorpio, you're not going to move forward toward this person. You know, you don't want that coming back is what I'm seeing here. Let's see. But this King of Wands is an action taker. So this is somebody wanting to take action towards their ships coming in. I mean, this King of Wands is somebody that, you know, takes the action. They know what they want. They're resilient. They're go-getters. They're passionate. They're driven. I mean, this King of Wands is holding on to that wand and right here as well, you know, holding on to that wand in the front. And then here's that Ace of Wands. So this person wants to create a new beginning with you, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. You may be like away from this person at this time because we have the World energy and the Four of Swords. So that's kind of like we're kind of reflecting right now. I feel like your person's been reflecting a lot on what they want to do. That's what I'm getting. They may have held back hoping that you'd reach out to them, you know. Okay, what's going on with this King of Wands and the Three of Wands for Scorpio? What do we need to know about this person? Oh my goodness. Okay. OMG. The Tower. It gets better, Scorpio. Hang on. Patience now. I know we're not patient. Queen of Cups. Gets better. You ready? You better hit that like button and the hype button, Scorpio. Taking a leap of faith here. And we have the Star energy. So I feel like this person feels like you're their ship and it's dawning on them. The Tower, like the ding, the ding, the ding. And it's kind of like, oh, Scorpio, you're real, you're loving, you're supportive, you're intuitive, and I want to take this leap with you because I feel like you're my wish. I feel like I can have hope with you and hope for the future. And this is like wishing upon a star. This is like, I'm realizing you are my destiny. This person's realizing that you're their destiny. You're the person they've been waiting for, hoping for here. Your coming up is very real and very authentic here to this person. Bottom of the deck. Wow, Judgment. This person's waking up to your connection, waking up to the fact that you are their destiny, that you are their shiny star. Like, you're authentic, you're real, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're somebody that they can have hope and faith with here. And they've been contemplating the future here and making plans and imagining the future with you here. Let's get the advice and guidance, Scorpio. What's the advice and guidance for us Scorpios? It is time to stop letting worry rule you. You know, instead get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and motion you put out comes back to you with a little conscious effort on your part. That happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Scorpio, you know, there's a happy ending coming in here. I see that. Got the Ace of Wands. Just be careful. I mean, I feel like this love interest, and I feel like it is a love interest here. You know, I feel like it's a deep connection here because, well, Spirit's just asking to be patient. It's just that this person, it's taken them time to realize it. Okay? I feel like this person is somebody that needs time to reflect and to think. But what I find interesting is they came out as a knight right away. And you came out as, I have to say, a queen right away. So you showed this person a lot of love, a lot of attention. You showed them your heart. You showed them fairness. You've been patient. And I feel like you knew and held back because this person has some kind of either attachment or some kind of toxic traits here that held them back because they feel guilty about whatever toxic issues or attachments that they've had. I don't know what they are. And each one of you are going to be different there again. Okay, I want to do another clarifying message, Scorpio. Hang on. Why is the Six of Swords here for Scorpio? Wow. Six of Swords being clarified by the Six of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. But this is interesting in itself because either this person is moving away from a committed situation, the Ten of Pentacles, or can be a family business. Okay. Maybe they were attached to a family business or a lot of money tied up in a family. This could be them moving to relocate towards you, or just swords are about our thoughts. It can be that they're just thinking about moving on from that right away, is what I'm getting with the Chariot, like just leaving it all behind because they're going to choose peace over the chaos of running this family business or being in this family dynamic where maybe it's toxic. They may have a toxic attachment maybe to money. That's hilarious. The Six of Swords was clarified by the Six of Swords. This person could be taking a temporary break from that situation, right? To come towards you. What's this person's intentions towards Scorpio? What do we need to know? What is this person? Okay. Okay. You could be mirroring each other. So whatever energy they're giving you, maybe you're giving them back. Scorpios do that, like whether we know it or not, we just do it. Again, death with judgment here twice indicates to me, and now the Nine of Swords here twice, Scorpio, indicates to me that maybe they're worried and guilty and fearful because maybe they judged you. About what? What did they judge? I can't talk. Yeah, I've had coffee, so just a little bit though. What did they judge Scorpio about? Why is judgment here twice? Oh. They left you out in the cold. They may have judged you and left you out in the cold, and now they're feeling guilty, Scorpio. I'm getting another message though too. Yeah, if this person's in a commitment, Ten of Pentacles is about having it all. Five of Pentacles is about like a split of assets, moving forward, leaving the past behind. So this person may be realizing that you are their divine partner, Scorpio, here. They're waking up to the fact that you are their destiny here with the star energy and judgment right next to it. And the Fool again showed up. as well as a Tower. I mean, that's really huge right there. That's like, I'm ready to go here. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to go. And then the Chariot here twice, and the Six of Swords here twice. It's all going towards the same thing. I'm leaving this behind. I'm moving forward. So for some of you here, it's definitely that they're leaving their past behind. They've gone through a shakeup and a breakup here with the Tower. Okay, they're making final decisions here because they're waking up to your connection. And I feel like this person feels like, you know, you're worth taking the chance for, because they're realizing how authentic and real you are. And they want to take this leap towards you here. I feel like where they are right now is quite rocky here. Do you see the rocky waters going on to the calm, and this person here not looking back? I'm getting a lot of messages, and again, Scorpio, depends on who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. Yeah, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? So I feel like your person has been like really second guessing themselves a lot, been indecisive, trying to figure out the pros and the cons of this situation with you. Is it worth it? Isn't it worth it? What do I have to juggle around in my life? You know, this is somebody that, you know, feels like they got the blindfold on, the moon. They're not really sure everything maybe that's going on with you or what would happen in the future. So what I'm seeing is this person is really somebody that likes a sure thing, and they weren't really sure. So they may have turned a blind eye and kind of just ignored your connection, left you out in the cold because they weren't sure. And so they went off on their own to think about things. And instead of telling you, you know, I'm just not really sure, or maybe they did for some of you, they might have told you. But now this person, I mean, to me, they feel like you're their ship here, because we've got the Fool again, the Tower, the Star energy, Judgment, and you, Scorpio, coming up here. So this person feels like you are their person, you know. Again, you've shown up twice as the Queen of Cups. They're showing up as a King of Wands now, but they were initially showing up as a Knight. So this is somebody that's kind of, I like that old term, like wet behind the ears, like not really sure. Knight of Pentacles, moving really slow, being really careful, being indecisive, needing time to think, holding back, okay? So I feel like this may be their energy of all of a sudden, like, you know, the Tower, realizing who you are to them, that you are their destiny, wanting to rush back in. And now they're feeling guilty, because I feel like there's been a lot of waiting, a lot of stagnation here with the Hermit, like a lot of thinking. So let's go ahead and get a love guidance and advice message, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. What's the advice and guidance for us Scorpios? This is a love compass deck. One of my faves. I don't use it like all the time, but mostly in the part twos, I tend to use it for whatever reason. It's just a habit. We all develop our habits, right? Scorpio. What's the love guidance and advice message? Oh, wow. Support. Your spiritual team's assisting you with this situation. Reach out with your awareness and call forth what you need in your life at this moment. Open up and allow yourself to receive help from those around you. Your angels and guides are working through other people to provide you the support you need. Okay, so, you know, Spirit wants you to know you do have support there anytime you want to reach out. And delays and blocks in manifesting new relationships happen in your life sometimes here. And you may be struggling to get out of a certain way of thinking or off a certain path. There are inner wounds that need healing in order to move forward. You're going through a period of deep transformation. This is slow but definite progress. Okay, so you may both be going through similar, you know, transformation here. And I want to say again, because Queen of Cups showed up twice, Temperance showed up twice, Nine of Swords showed up twice. I feel like this is your person's energy having realizations here. And with the Tower and the Fool, they could randomly show up, Scorpio, here and surprise you. Ace of Wands, Chariot twice. Interesting. Scorpio, do let me know. I'm going to pull out some tarot charms, which I'll pull out in part 2. I'm also going to pull the mutual energies, but I want to get our angel answer messages now, Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. So do you have your question in mind? Let's go ahead and pull that now. Okay, I'm going to pull pile 1. All right, here we go. Confession from your soulmate. Divine timing. We are on the journey in the divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. So Spirit wants you to have trust and faith that everything's happening in divine timing again, and have trust and faith that everything will work out the way that it's meant to, right? Because this is all about going towards your destiny, their destiny. Okay, this is a time of self-reflection where we need to kind of look. I feel that's what your person's doing there with the Hermit. I feel like they've been looking at their self-reflection and having certain realizations here of, something that they're worried about, juggling you and someone else, or thinking about things. Like, I feel like this is somebody that needed a period of rest and self-reflection. I just feel like they weren't sure of themselves. This person wasn't confident in their decisions at the time, so they didn't want to make a decision. And yes, that's perfect. Like, you don't want to make any life-altering changes if you're not sure, right? Who does? I mean, you've got to live with that yourself, right? Okay, so in answer to your question for pile 1, for those of you that chose pile 1, the situation will improve. Okay, so there you go. Moving on towards something more peaceful. Again, where is it? The Six of Swords. This is like, things are going to improve here. So I feel like this person wants to make peace with you. Some of you, Scorpio, if you decided to move on, they still want to make peace with you. I feel like they're still going to reach out and take the action. But for others of you, this person could be actually like physically coming towards you, leaving their past behind. They could be doing that energetically. They could be doing that physically, like a physical move. Okay. So that's what I'm getting there. So for pile 2, and let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Again, don't forget about the discount. It's 40% off. I think it's up to like December 10th or 11th, something like that. You can go to shacy.com to book that, right? And the coupon code is holiday 40 off. Okay, so check that out if you wish. Okay, and be patient because it's in order of receipt and there's no 40% off of rush readings, okay? Okay, so for those of you that chose pile 2, karmic battles. Please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. So your person's going through some karmic battles. They're thinking about their past or present, future, and where they want to go for the future. And they want to be very, very sure, okay? They're making sure that everything's in alignment so that they can be with you. I'm severing my ties with the karmic situation and completing a cycle. Wow, that totally makes sense because we have the world energy. So they want to close a chapter up in their life properly. So again, if this is somebody that has a family business or an accumulation of a lot of assets, like they're getting ready to leave something behind that I feel here was maybe a codependency family situation or a family business or family involved somehow is what I'm getting, okay? So they're completing this cycle and they're closing these karmic chapters here. So they're learning lessons, Scorpio, and I feel like, again, I feel like you helped each other or you helped them more than anything is kind of what I'm getting here. Again, because they're in the Knight energy and you're in the Queen energy and they're becoming a king, okay? So they've learned a lot. And I feel like they're going through this transformation and judgment here twice. So those are all Scorpio cards right there. Okay. You may be teaching this person how to trust their intuition. Okay. Because before they were in the dark, they're indecisive. They're kind of not sure whether to go left, whether to go right. I feel like they felt mentally blocked. They felt mentally blocked here. So you're helping them to overcome that and by going into a period of self-reflection. You may have led them there. In answer to your question for pile 2, compromise. So I feel like you and this person, if you want to, Scorpio, remember we all have free will, may, come to some kind of a compromise in this situation. Okay, like balancing things out. Because we have temperance twice and justice here. So I feel like you're going to come to some kind of a compromise here is what I'm getting. Okay, so that's pile 2. So pile 3, confession from your soulmate. Wait, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. It means stepping out of my comfort zones. So for some of you, this person was living in comfort financially perhaps here, but emotionally here, I feel like, they were somebody who does a lot of overthinking and has been trying to figure out a way to get away from a situation that they feel has not been peaceful. It has been quite rocky in their life is what I'm getting. Or this could be you, or always, again, feel free to flip it. Because again, depends who's watching, right? So it means stepping out of their comfort zone, but it is time. So it has taken them a while. Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that has taken a while, okay? I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you. So this person feels like, you know, please wait for me. I've been working at this, you know, I'm having realizations here. Now I do see the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. This is somebody that is excited to come towards you here, I feel, and maybe surprise you. I do feel like this person wants to be authentic with you. But I'm not seeing like the Ace of Pentacles. I still see that they're kind of trying to figure everything out. But I do feel like they want to make peace with you. I feel like they want to kind of see where you are because they're not really sure exactly where you are. Okay, like in this connection. Okay, so they're trying to filter it out. Okay, so they do want to come forward to you and they do want to make things right. So it's up to you with what decision and choice you make, Scorpio. In answer to your question for pile 3, this person, your angels, are hoping you reconsider, okay? Because this person definitely, like with the world energy, has been going through some lessons, but they needed the time to come to that conclusion themselves, right? Okay, so I feel like you helped lead them there, Scorpio. Okay, let's start digging in part 2. I'm going to pull the tarot. I'm going to turn over the tarot charms. We're going to do more angel answers. We're going to do more confessions from your soulmate. But more importantly, we're going to check on the new year to see what's going on. I'm going to do more clarification. I'm going to get the mutual energies between you and them. I'm also going to get the psychic tarot. We're just going to dig, Scorpio. So, and the fun tarot of SEX. So if this is where you leave me, I'll see you next time. For those of you seeing me on part 2, upper right-hand corner, it'll say part 2, watch now. Or you can go down below in the description area. You can order the part 2 directly from my website, which is less expensive. Okay, and then as soon as I get your message, I will send it to you. Just remember there is a time difference, but as soon as I see it, I send it right away. But do let me know in the comment section of your payment which part 2 you want, because I've put out quite a few Scorpios, okay, and Cancer. So let me know. I'm sending much love, much light. For those of you seeing me on part 2, I'll be right there. For those of you seeing me next time, I'm hoping in a couple of days, but we will have to see how it goes. I also need to get out other readings and personal readings now, because with the discount offered, I'm doing quite a few. So again, check that out on the community page, and it'll be pinned down below if you want to get in on the discount for the readings, okay? Much love, much light. I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.